All right, test, test, test. Let's see if we are live. Do-do-do-do. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Okay. Okay, hello, just getting set up. And so have a seat, relax. I will do a sound check in just a minute. All right. Hey, Diane. How's the audio today? I took off the windbreaker today, and I have the same connection that we had yesterday. Does it sound good? Can you hear me okay? Test, test, test. Is this good? Test, test, test. If you can give a thumbs up or write in comments. Diane, can you hear me okay? Test, test, test. Testing, testing, testing. If anyone wants to type into chat to confirm you can hear. We will get started in just a minute. Test, test, test. Diane, can you hear me okay? Hello, welcome everyone. We're gonna get started in just a minute. I'm doing a quick sound check to confirm you guys can hear me. If someone can type into chat that you can hear me or give a thumbs up. We have a new mic situation. Test, test, test. Can you hear? I'll just type it in chat myself. Can you guys hear me? Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Looks like you can hear me according to this little microphone I have, a receiver I have. But if someone can type into chat that you can hear me, and then we'll begin. Okay, is it okay? Is it loud enough? Because I took this thing off. All right, we'll get started. Let me just make a quick adjustment. All right. All right. Thank you, Diane. Okay, awesome. All right, so have a seat, relax. Oh, let me turn the light on. Okay. So you can sit cross-legged, or you can sit with your legs straight, however you feel comfortable. Just make sure you're sitting up straight with a straight spine. And we will get started. Okay, so relax your shoulders, sit up straight, and we're going to begin by inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our mouth. Breathe, following your breaths as you inhale. And exhale. As you exhale, feel that you're fogging a mirror with your breath. kind of a strong exhale as the air moves out from the back of our throat. Move with your breathing, inhale and exhale naturally. As you inhale, your abdomen expands. And as you exhale, your abdomen contracts. With each inhale, feel your spine getting longer, your head reaching toward the ceiling. And exhale, releasing any tension you may feel. Now, on the next inhale, raise your hands and your arms. Try and bring your palms together above your head. And then when you're ready to exhale, lower your hands and arms back down, exhaling through your nose. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Focus on your breathing. Now, on the next exhale, turn your torso to the left side as you exhale and lower your arms down. And then when you're ready to inhale, lift your hands and arms back, turning your torso toward the center. And then when you exhale, turn your torso toward the right side as you exhale. Again, move with your breathing, inhaling your hands up and exhaling them down. Focus on your breathing. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath. As you inhale, allow your lungs to fill completely with air. And as you exhale, squeeze out every drop of air. One more breath on each side, and when you're done, bring your hands back to the center and just breathe naturally through your nose. Okay, now we're going to bring our palms of our hands together and interlace our fingers, bring our forearms together, and lift your elbows a little bit so that you're looking at your thumbs. Now we're going to make a circle with our knuckles toward the ceiling as we flex our wrists as we move around and around, slowly flexing our wrists, inhaling and exhaling through our nose naturally. Notice the direction of the circle you're making, and now move in the opposite direction. Try and flex your wrists as much as you can as you rotate around. Okay, now release your fingers, bring your palms together, hands in front of your chest in prayer posture. Forearms are parallel to the floor. Put a little pressure between your palms, pushing your hands together. Keeping that pressure, we're going to inhale our hands up as far as we can. And then exhale, moving our hands back down. And when we get to where we started from, we're going to point our fingertips down. Try and flex your wrist as much as possible. When you're ready to inhale, Continue breathing, inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Flex your wrists as much as you can. One more time. And when you're done, you can release your hands and relax with your arms in front of you. Sit up straight. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now, take your left hand behind you for support. Sit up straight. Take your right arm off to the side, the right side. Inhale your right hand, reaching toward the ceiling, and exhale as you tilt your torso over your left thigh toward the left front corner, keeping your hips on the ground. When you're ready to inhale, lift your right arm up toward the ceiling, hand reaching as far as you can, and then exhale your right hand and arm back down. Again, move with your breathing, inhaling up and exhaling down. Reaching and stretching as much as you can. Move with your breath. Fill your lungs completely with air. And when you exhale, squeeze out every drop of air. Focus on your breathing. One more time, reaching for the left front corner. And when you're done, just bring your right hand behind you for support, and we're going to switch to our left hand. So place the right hand behind you, sit up straight, move your left to the arm to the side. Inhale, reaching your left hand and arm up toward the ceiling as far as you can. And then exhale as you tilt your torso over your right thigh, reaching for the right front corner, keeping both hips on the ground. When you're ready to inhale, reach your left hand up toward the ceiling. And when you're ready to exhale, bring your left hand down. Move with your breathing. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Move as far as you can move and just breathe. One more time, reaching for the right front corner. And when you're done, just bring both hands in front and relax. Now take a few deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And now we're going to come up to a tabletop position. And from here, we're going to do cat-cow. So tabletop is your hands are spread, your fingers are spread, and hands placed under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Make sure your index finger is facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. You can keep your toes flexed, or you can place your feet flat on the ground. Now with cat-cow, we're actually moving our spine. Keeping our arms straight, our head is the last thing to move. So we're going to inhale first by arching the lower back as much as you can and lifting the head at the end of the inhale. And then when you exhale, we're actually pushing our upper spine toward the ceiling, pulling our navel in toward our spine as we tighten our gluteals and lower our head at the very end. Inhaling, flexing, arching our lower spine, and lifting our head at the end of the inhale. And again, as we exhale, flexing the upper spine toward the ceiling, tighten the gluteals, pull your navel in toward your spine, and lower your end. Move with your breathing. Remember, we're flexing our spine as much as we can, lifting or lowering the head at the very end. Focus on your breathing. Remember to tighten your gluteals and pull your navel in the exhale. One more time in each direction. And then just pause in a neutral position, which is our spine and neck are parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to inhale our left hand up, twisting our torso to the left side, reaching as far up as we can, and then exhale our left hand down and under our right arm, lowering our left shoulder and ear down as far as we can, relaxing on the exhale. And then inhaling again when we're ready, reaching and twisting as much as we can. Follow your breath. Inhale and exhale with your breathing. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our left shoulder and ear down and relax our shoulders, relax our ear. And if you'd like to lift your right arm up toward the ceiling and relax your hand behind your back, keeping our torso slightly twisted, and just breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If your right arm is behind you, lift it up toward the ceiling and bring it down to the mat for support. And then we're going to lift ourselves back up for one more inhale on the left side. And then exhale, bring our left hand back down. So now we're going to move to the right side. So we're going to inhale and twist our torso to the right side as we lift and reach as far as we can. And when you're ready, exhale, bring your right arm under your left. Relax your right shoulder and ear down on the mat. When you're ready, inhale, reaching up. Follow your breathing, inhaling up and exhaling down. Now on the next inhale, when we exhale, we're going to keep our right shoulder and right ear down on the mat and relax. If you'd like to lift your left hand up behind you and drape it down, help twist and open up your shoulders. Breathe through your nose, inhale and exhale. If your left arm is behind you, reach it up toward the ceiling and bring it down to the floor for support. And then we're going to push ourselves away and inhale one more time on the right side. And exhale, bring our right hand back down in front of us. Now from here, we're going to do a quick flow where we're going to separate our knees, bring our feet together, sit back on our heels, and lower our forehead to the floor into child's pose. Then we're going to straighten out our arms and look ahead. Inhale, coming forward with the straight arm. Tighten your gluteals as we exhale and come down slowly to the ground. Inhale, lift your chest off the ground into baby cobra, keeping the legs straight. When you're ready, exhale and push yourself back to child's pose. Inhaling forward, tighten the gluteals, exhaling down. Inhaling up into a baby cobra, and exhaling back to child's pose. Move with your breathing. Follow your breath. One more time. And then just rest in child's pose. Knees apart, heels together, lowering your hips down to your ankles as much as you can, and then lower your forehead down. Breathe through your nose. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back to a tabletop position. And we're going to step our left foot forward. If you'd like to fold your mat or put something soft under your right knee, you can do that as well. Feel free to move your left foot further forward if you'd like a deeper stretch on your right front thigh. And then inhale, coming up into a left lunge. Hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Make sure your left knee is over your left ankle. And if you'd like a deeper stretch, move your arms near your ears as you reach your hands toward the ceiling. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Try and relax your hips and breathe into any tension you may feel. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back down to prayer posture in front of you. Now inhale, make a circle, reaching up, and bring your hands down next to your left foot. And from here, we're going to keep our right arm on the ground, and we're going to inhale and lift our left arm and hand up toward the ceiling and breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. One more breath. Then inhale and exhale, bring your left arm back down. Push your hands into the floor as you pull your left foot back. Now we're going to move our right foot forward. Again, if you need something soft under your knee, you can fold your mat or put a pillow or something, whatever you'd like. Adjust your feet if you'd like a deeper stretch. Just make sure your right knee is over your right ankle. Inhale and come up. Hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Try and adjust your torso so that it's vertical to the floor. Move your right foot so that your ankle is up under your knee. You can move your foot back or forward, depending on where you are. Make sure your knee is not over your toes. If you'd like a deeper stretch, move your arms near your ears as you reach for the ceiling. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back down to prayer posture in front of your chest. Take a few deep breaths. Now, inhale, make a circle, reach up toward the ceiling and tilt over your right thigh as you bring your hands down next to your right foot. Keeping the left hand on the ground and the left arm straight. We're going to inhale and reach the right hand and arm up toward the ceiling and breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose, reaching up. One more breath. Inhale and then exhale, bring your right hand back down. Push your hands into the floor as you pull your right foot back. Now spread your knees, bring your feet together, and sit back into child's pose, lowering your hips to your heels and your forehead down as far as you can to the mat. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and we're going to come back up to a tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to do downward dog, and there's a alternative. You can do puppy pose, which is keeping your knees just below your hips. You would walk your hands out and open up your armpits in this way if you want to do puppy pose instead of downward dog. If you're doing downward dog, again, your index fingers are pointing forward. Rotate your shoulders so your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. Get onto the balls of your toes. Push the floor away as you push your hips into the air, lifting your heels off the ground to walk the dog. Stretching the backs of our legs. Relaxing our neck and shoulders. It's okay if your heels are off the ground. And just breathe. Now bend your knees slightly and hop or walk to the front of your mat. Now from here, separate your feet about 4 or 5 inches apart. Inhale your hands up toward the ceiling and bend your knees slightly as we swan dive down, hands to the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway, which is your spine and neck are parallel to the floor. And then exhale, relaxing down, getting a good hamstring stretch. Then bend your knees slightly, pull your navel in and inhale all the way back up. Hands above your head, and exhale your hands back down by your side. So again, inhale, reaching your hands up by the ceiling. Pull your navel in as we swan dive down, hands to the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway, and exhale down, relaxing. And then this time we're going to inhale as we come up and step our right foot back, keeping our left knee bent, hips facing forward in a left forward lunge, warrior one. Make sure your left knee is over your left ankle, right leg is straight, hips are facing forward, torso is facing forward. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If you'd like a deeper stretch, reach your arms up near the ceiling, by the sides of your ears, reaching and breathing. You can look up at your hands if you'd like, or look straight ahead, however you feel comfortable. One more breath. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. Then take a deep breath, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bend your torso over your left thigh, placing your hands down on the floor, and step your right foot forward. Inhale up halfway, pulling your navel in, and exhale, relaxing all the way down. Bend your knees slightly, pull your navel in, and reach your hands up toward the ceiling, palms together, and exhale your hands down by your side. Now again, inhale, reaching up, and pull your navel in, swan dive down, hands by the outside of your feet. Inhale up halfway, and exhale down. Now stepping our left foot back, keeping the right knee bent. Inhale, coming up to warrior one. Make sure your right knee is over your right ankle. Make sure your feet are wide enough so you can keep your balance. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If you'd like a deeper stretch, move your arms near your ears, reaching your hands for the ceiling. And breathe. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back down to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, reaching up, and rotate your hands down toward the floor as you tilt your torso over your right thigh, and step your left foot forward. Inhale, pull your navel in halfway, and then exhale, relax down. Bend your knees slightly, pull your navel in, and reach your hands up above your head. Exhale, back down by your side. Now again, inhale, reaching up. Bend your knees, exhale, come all the way down, hands by your feet. Inhale up halfway, and relax down. Now from here, we're going to put our hands on the floor and step back to a downward dog. You can lift your heels to walk the dog, or if you want to do puppy pose, you can do that as well. And just breathe. Do the best you can. Pushing the floor away, lifting our hips in the air. Then lower your knees down to the mat, and we're going to sit down. Feet in front of you. Actually, we're going to spread the feet. Sit up straight. And take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now, place your hands behind you with your fingers pointing away. Inhale with a straight spine, and exhale, tilting forward as much as you can with a straight spine. No rush. Inhale and exhale, coming down slowly with each exhale. Toes should be flexed toward the ceiling. Try not to bend your head down. We want the spine straight in alignment with the neck. If you're down far enough, feel free to bring your hands in front of you. You can grab your toes or the sides of your feet, however you feel comfortable. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And then inhale, coming up. Face your left leg. Place your hands in far as you can reach with a straight spine. Take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now inhale and exhale as you tilt over your left leg, moving your hands further down as your torso comes closer toward your leg. Keeping your spine and your neck straight, don't bend your head. Inhale and exhale, coming down slowly, reaching your hands further down as your torso comes down closer to your leg. If your torso is all the way down, feel free to relax your forehead down to your knee. Fill your lungs completely with air, and then slowly exhale. Breathe as deeply as you can. And then inhale, coming back all the way up. Turn your torso to your right leg. Reach your arms as far forward as you can, keeping your spine straight. Inhale and exhale as you slowly tilt over your right leg. Move your hands further down your leg and breathe. Inhaling and coming down with each exhale. When you get to as far as you can go, just breathe. Fill your lungs completely with air and exhale out all of the air. Keep your head up if your torso is not all the way down. Reach your chest toward your foot. It's imagining you're putting your forehead on your feet, so you're coming forward. So don't bend your head down, but imagine your forehead reaching toward your toes. Inhale and exhale, completely fill your lungs. Breathe into any tension you may feel. And then inhale, coming back up toward the center. Bring your feet together. Bend your knees and come up to the front of your mat. Pull your navel in, sit up straight, and pull your navel in toward your spine. You can hold on to your thigh, your shins, or place your arms parallel to the floor. Pulling the navel toward the spine, we're going to sit back and lift our feet off the ground. Breathing, inhaling and exhaling through our nose. And then lower your feet back down. Take a moment to collect yourself, relax, don't be tense. And we're going to do this again. So pull your navel in, sit back a little bit, and lift your feet off the ground and breathe. If you'd like to straighten out one leg or the other or both, feel free to do that. And then lower your feet down to the mat and slowly bring your spine down all the way to the floor, stretching your arms out like a T, palms facing up. Adjust your feet so that they're under your knees, and then walk your feet to the edges of your mat. So our arms are out like a T by our shoulders, palms facing up. Feet are under our knees as much as possible, and our knees are bent. Feet are separated about the width of your mat. Take a deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side and turn your head to gaze at your right palm. Keeping the shoulders on the ground. Inhale and exhale through your nose. One more breath. And then inhale, bring your knees back to the center, your head back to the center, And exhale, lower your knees to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left palm, keeping your shoulders on the ground, relaxing your knees to the right side. Inhale and exhale through your nose. One more breath. And then inhale, bring your knees and your head back to the center. Lower your arms down by your side. Now, bring your feet back in under your knees in a position where you can grab your ankles if you need to with your hands. Pull your navel in toward your spine and inhale, lifting your hips off the ground, pushing your heels down into the ground. And exhale, coming back down an inch off the ground. Follow your breath as you inhale up. And exhale when you're ready, down. Again, we tighten our gluteals as we inhale up, pushing the heels into the ground. And exhale, staying an inch off the ground. Move with your breath. One more breath, inhale up, and this time stay up. Interlace your fingers under your hips, your arms are straight. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Lifting as much as you can, pushing the heels into the ground. Then inhale up and release your hands, lower your hips all the way down to the mat. And now lift your knees and bring your knees in toward your chest as you wrap your arms around your knees, grab your elbows if you can, and just relax. You can rock side to side or up and down, and just breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then release that. Bring your arms by your side. And we're going to do our final pose for this evening, which is Shavasana. So straighten your legs, separate the heels of your feet, allow your toes to relax. Move your arms so that they're about 4 or 5 inches away from your torso, palms facing up. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. As you inhale, your abdomen expands, filling your lungs with air. And when you exhale, squeeze out every drop of air as your abdomen and navel come back in toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your biceps, triceps, forearms, wrists, and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs, your calves, your ankles and toes. Feel the ground supporting you. And focus on your breathing. Observe your breath getting longer as your body relaxes. Breathe into any tension you may feel. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And when you're ready, lift your hands above your head and stretch your body. Then bend your knees. Bring your knees close to your chest. Rock side to side. When you're ready, move to one side of your body or the other and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And when you're ready, push yourself up to a seated position. You can have your legs straight or crossed, however you feel comfortable. Just try and sit up straight. Now we're going to do a breathing exercise to end. We're going to inhale through our nose and exhale with a strong breath through our mouth wide open. We're going to do that 3 times, and then we have a final 4th breathing. So inhale your hands up. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but bring your palms together and pause at your third eye for kind thoughts, pause at your lips for kind words, and pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right, well, thank you for joining us. Hey, David, and we will see you next time.